today we're gonna talk about another Warframe that does really well with Perma-Stealth. We all know the problem with damage reduction is it eventually stops working when enemies get stronger. This time we're going to use the Perma-Stealth Atlas so we can just spam that one without worrying about that. Atlas is known for his first ability that makes him do a sliding punch that damages in a small area. These punches have a small combo window that multiplies damage, damage radius, and reduces energy cost. There are multiple ways to increase the damage of this ability. Not only does strength, damage, and elemental mods come into play here, but also your combo counter. The damage calculation for this ability looks something like this. Moving on to the build, I have a high strength build with a decent duration. The steel charge on his aura slot since it also works on his one. We have rubble heap for double damage and travel speed on his one when we reach 1400 rubble. 5 strength mods to reach that 323% strength, primed flow to increase our maximum energy pool, and narrow-minded for duration. Path of Statues for mini CC that comes with extra damage. Molt Augmented gives us 60% more strength after 250 kills, while Arcane Energize helps us with energy management. I was thinking about using Combat Discipline and Arcane Avenger for Atlas, but it meant I'd have to sacrifice Augmented or Energize. Steel Charge was more consistent for me, and Energize really helps a lot before reaching 1400 rubble, so I went with this one. Using this build, we are able to reach almost 45,000% damage on his one. Didn't really know where the Steel Charge and Petrify comes in the computation, so I decided to skip it. With that being said, let's take a look at how the build works. This should be very straightforward and easy to use. At the start, your priority is to build your combo and rubble. After a few kills, you should have more than 1400 rubble, and this will let you spam your one with 0 energy cost. As a final multiplier for our damage, we have Eclipse for our subsumed ability. Since we are already on a high strength build, then a damage boosting ability works better than a grouping ability or something else. Of course, you have the choice to put in an armor reduction ability such as Terrify or something else, but this will require to reduce your strength or duration in exchange for some range. Barrow Strike is also a very good choice against high armor and Iximus units. I didn't use any shard on this build, but if you wanna use some, more strength will be best. For the focus pool, Naramon is what we usually use with Atlas to keep the combo counter up. For our Kubrow's mods, it's still the same, just slot in Medipet Kit, fetch Animal Instinct, stock, and you're good to go. Any gun works, but your melee depends on your preference. I've got Vengta Prime on mine with Quickening and Drifting Contact for those combos. Pressure Point and Spoiled Strike for damage. Don't worry about the negative speed as this doesn't affect our one. We also have 4 elemental mods for even more damage. Overall, Atlas is a pretty decent Warframe and is very fun to use. Feel free to play around with the build and find out what works best for you. That's it for this build. If this helped you, share it with your friends. If you enjoy my content, please consider liking and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Have a good day everyone, stay safe and goodbye.